Hello, good morning and welcome. I have two cameras set up this time. This way, if one of them dies, it'll be good, and I also get the benefit of having two angles of view. In my last video, I explained how to use just a beaker and caffeinol to develop some film. In this video, I am going to explain how to use real things. Look at that. It's a development tank. And look at this. It's a changing bag. Whoa. The tank is gone. Okay. The tank did not break. In my last video, I showed this recipe, which is kind of a mix of different recipes. And in this video, I'm going to use an actual standard recipe. This one is called Delta Micro, and you can find it in the link in the description. So let's mix this up. This is for a liter of water. 200 milliliters, 400 milliliters, 600 milliliters, 800 milliliters, 1 liter. And just to make sure that's 1 liter, I'm going to make this whole thing redundant and pour it into this. Wow, that went everywhere. Oh, this is a mess. I'm making a mess of water. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now we have a liter of water. I need to dry this beaker out now. Okay, this needs 22 grams of coffee. Are there even 22 grams here? Okay, yes, there are. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah. How am I making such a mess? Gosh. 22 grams, there we go. I'm gonna add a little bit more because it's going to stick to the walls of that. Alright, 22 grams. Okay, gonna stir this lovely thing up. And then 10 grams of this. I think most people put the washing soda in first, but whatever. I don't know what difference it makes. And then 32 grams of washing soda. While we're waiting for the developer to settle for a while, let's prepare the film roll. I practiced this beforehand with a test roll of film, and I learned when I practiced it beforehand with a test roll of film that it is very important to practice it beforehand with a test roll of film, because if you don't, I guarantee you will forget something. For me, what I forgot was that you need to start the film on the reel before putting it into the changing bag, because that is basically impossible while you're in there. So into the bag goes the developing tank, the lid, the reels, not yet, and the film, and some scissors. I'm gonna explain this as best I can because obviously you won't be able to see anything. First and foremost, I'll grab these reels off the roll and start the film just like that. Now in the changing bag, I'm going to be rotating these two sides back and forth, and that'll draw the film into the center. Then cut the film off so that the canister isn't hanging out. Put the things back onto their spindles. We didn't need him. Put the retaining ring back on, and then put them into the developing tank and put the lid on. So put this in like this. Put the other one in. Put these in. And put the scissors in. Now hopefully I didn't mess this up. Sealed, light tight, the film is safe inside. Okay, it should be okay to open the lid because it's got light tight seals that allow liquids in and light not. Now I'm going to prime this, just rinse the film off with some water. Now, we should be good to pour in our developer. I'm gonna place this in the bottom of the sink so it's easier. And once we do this, the timer starts. Now, I don't know exactly how much to agitate this, so I'm going to go with once every minute for 10 seconds or so. If you can't tell, this is my first time actually using a real tank. I'm really trying to make sure there's no bubbles on the film. You know what, in fact, I'll just tap this a few times and call it a day on the agitation. Everybody does developing slightly differently. This is just how I've decided to do it. I really think that it just needs to get the bubbles off and then it's good to go. But feel free to do more research for however you want to do it. This is not by any means final. This is meant to be entry level for using this equipment or no equipment. Alright, this should be done now. I can still use this. Hang on. Hang on. Wait. Now very quickly over to rinse. We'll let that sit in the water for a little bit. Now for fixer, I'm gonna wear gloves. Alright, it's the moment of truth. Did I mess it up? I didn't mess up. It worked.